Hi all, this is Ashish Kyal here. I thought why not to do a very quick short video or a webinar in order to discuss about what is happening with markets. You can clearly see markets have been on a tear with Nifty moving sharply on the upside and it was very sharply down and now it has reversed back sharply on the upside. So karna kya hai market mein, what is the overall trend looking like and how do you go from here on? So I thought the best way is to go live and talk about what is happening with markets. So if you are looking at the markets, we can clearly see the fall which was there on Nifty was very relentless. In fact, yesterday was a very sharp cut that we saw across the mid cap small cap space. I think the index was down by 2.5%, nearly that. And essentially the fall which started from 16,800. So 16,800 पे निफ्टी का जो हाई बना था वहां से फॉल शुरू हुआ. And if I can see on the chart, I was just checking that वहां से फॉल शुरू हुआ. We went to the low, where made a low somewhere around 15,183, which was 15,190 as again support level. जो हम last 2-3, I think since Friday at 4 webinar we have been discussing. From that 15,190 we saw some consolidation, and today for the first time we saw a close after 11 days, 11 trading sessions के बाद में for the first time we saw a close above the prior candle day high. Now that indicates that the overall जो trend reverse हुआ आज के दिन में, जो भी fall था that has completed at least on a temporary basis, okay, and we are seeing a pullback. Now the reason I'm saying this is a pullback is the bigger trend is still down. So I'm not going to buy the story for this up move to go beyond say 18,000 again, as of at least for next few months. It's not going to happen. Now you might think 18,000 bahut dur hai. Okay, people who thought 15,000 bahut dur hai, 15,000 came very fast. So I'm not expecting it to go beyond 17,500 also, to make it little more nearer. I'm not expecting it to go beyond 16,800, 16,500 also, because of the various reasons. I'm going to justify that. So when I talked about 18,000, I was talking from the perspective of 18,000 possibly in this year. Okay. And when I'm talking about 17,000, I was talking from possibly from the perspective of 3 to 6 months time. And when I'm talking about 16,500, I'm talking from a short-term time. So these are different time frames from which I'm talking about. And if you understand these time frames, you can possibly even trade options by way of selling options, selling call options of far away strike price and also far away months. So that can also be one of the ways to look at it. चलिए अभी वो चलते हैं short term के horizon से. If you look at the fall, it was very deep and we can clearly see for nearly 15-17 hours, Nifty did not close above the previous candle high until the last 15 minutes of yesterday. We just closed above the previous candle high, and today was a gap up and it sustained throughout the day. So as soon as that 15,520 was taken out, which I mentioned is important, the short covering started, and that short covering resulted into an upward move further towards that 15,707 levels. And again resistance on the upside is 15,688. Now you can clearly see that 15,190 was again support, 15,688 is the again resistance. Nifty moved from one of the support levels towards the next level, which is now a resistance as of now. We went there, we tested that level, just try to go around that, and then we came down sharply from there. So I'm not going to be possibly selling this market or buying this market right now, because एक sharp fall आया, बड़ा trend नीचे का है, उसके अंदर ये pullback है. So this is a wave B pullback I'm talking about from wave perspective. And in this pullback, you can clearly see that in this pullback we are seeing an up move and a down move, and it is everyone's guess where it is going to end. So I don't want to guess anything. What I want to do is form a good trading strategy basis of the information that I have. So basis of this information, basis of price action, candlestick, wave theory and time, we could club all of those things together. Now, and GAN of course. So basis of that information, what I'm seeing is in the current context of the market, overall strategy triangle looks little sensible to do, but very prudently You have to cut your short puts, because if you get trapped in an option selling, especially on the short side of the put, you can just lose everything. So you have to be very careful. Even if you are doing a short strangle, just be very careful that you have a plan B where you know when to exit and trade with a stop loss. As I tell my mentees, stop has to be in the system, not in your mind. If stop is in your mind, it's not going to anyways help, because markets can move much faster than your mind can think when it is moving. So it has to be in the system. Stop ko system mein dal ke rakhna. So let's just go on the chart, look at that Fibo, look at that pattern that we are seeing right now in terms of wave, and just analyze it very, very clearly. So where is going to be expiry on Nifty and all of those things, I don't want to answer them randomly. I want to show you on the chart. तो अगर आप यहाँ से देखेंगे चार्ट को, ओवरऑल ट्रेंड, if you can see this, the down move, ignore the vertical lines for now. The down move started from the levels, actually started from this level of 16,800, and we continue to move sharply lower, and we are seeing a pullback or a retracement on the upside. Now this retracement ये कहाँ end होगा? Let's go on 1 hour chart and apply a Fibo. There are different ways in which the Fibo can be applied. One is end to end, which is the external Fibo relationship, and one is internal Fibo relationship. फिलहाल हम जो apply कर रहे हैं, I am going to apply it from end to end, and also then we will apply from internal. So अगर end to end देखेंगे, that's the possibility that 15,800 is the level, and we can clearly know 15,780 is high volume profile area. Participants of OTTA and mentorship people might know that कि high volume profile area क्या होता है. 15,780 के आसपास काफी heavy volumes हो चुका है past में, which means this is going to be a major hurdle unless we cross that with a gap. Okay, and right now we can clearly see a move which has come on the upside. So from the wave perspective that we are looking at is the low which is formed is completed wave A here, and this is wave B. So wave B कहाँ complete होगा? यहाँ होगा कि नीचे होगा? That is, for that we require more price action data. Right now it seems कि यहाँ पर complete होगा, इतना जल्दी लग नहीं रहा है, as long as the low at this level is intact. So that's the range. That's the lower end of the range, 15,190. This is the high of today, which is an important level, and this is the huge volume area. अब ये information के basis पे, if I have to trade, what I know is this is the possible range of the market for now, for 2 days. That's what it seems like. अगर gap up होगा, we will see. Gap down होगा, it looks like even if we gap down, then we might again come down here, show some kind of a pullback, and then we will have an opportunity. If this happens, then we will have an opportunity here. So right now, you don't really have to worry. So 15,190 was the GAN number. 15,000 जहाँ पे ये high बना 688 is the GAN number. We can clearly see that, and we are moving in between that GAN number. Previously also, we found that support around that level, and this is where we are right now. So यहाँ पर से डेट क्या है, आगे का मूव क्या होगा? So कल के दिन में, if you have been a part of my webinar on Sunday, हमने किया था webinar. We talked about that Monday को morning में बैंक निफ्टी में लो बनेगा. If you go and check the charts, बैंक निफ्टी का लो बना फर्स्ट हाफ मॉर्निंग में मंडे को 10 AM का टाइम डिसाइड हुआ था. 10 AM के टाइम पे निफ्टी ने भी लो बनाया, बैंक निफ्टी ने जस्ट एक स्पाइक दिया और फिर ऊपर गया, but ultimately it worked like superb magic. Thing is, this up move वो जो था was supposed to be a shallow one with a sharp fall below this level would have been a classic sell opportunity. But up move shallow नहीं होके deeper हो गया, इतना ज़्यादा ऊपर चला गया. That is fine. That's the nature of an up move, right? So we still expected a pullback, and the pullback is still coming. That's the only difference, is the pullback came a little deeper and faster. But markets will do what it has to do, right? You have to be right in the direction of the trend, and it came out pretty well. So this is this a sucker rally? Sucker rally मतलब यहाँ पे आपको trap करेगा and then suddenly reverse. Yes, this can be a sucker rally, because most of the time you will see sharp moves happen, Nifty closes near day's high and the gap down the next day and vice versa. So यहाँ पर अगर आप देखोगे यहाँ पर एक हाई बना था. Now this is the most important swing high that you have to keep a watch on. So ये most important swing high क्यों है? Because this is the level, this is the high 15863 from where this leg started, and it is the most important swing high. So ultimately I think 15800 15863 के beyond नहीं जाएगा, but still I am not going to go against it. How I am going to play this trend? I am going to play this trend specifically by way of selling call options. Selling put options can be very, very tricky. It can be catastrophic if you do not know how to hedge or if you do not know when to cover it. अगर आपको पता है कि कैसे आपको एग्जिट करना है तभी ठीक है पुट ऑप्शन सेल करना, लेकिन अदरवाइज डोंट डू दैट. कॉल ऑप्शन सेल करके वी कैन राइट. Shall we sell it now? नहीं. Let's just see some confirmation basis of some levels to be taken out. What level do we want Nifty to be taking out again? We want it to move back below that 15450 mark. Why 450 now? Because 15500 पे बहुत huge open interest build-up है puts के द्वारा. तो हो सकता है जो expiry होगी परसों will not happen below 15500 and we will not go beyond 15860. That's the range where the Nifty can possibly expire, looking at today's movement and looking at the OI data and various technical studies that I am combining together. So you can clearly understand this is how you have to be very, very prudent about it. Yes, I talked about not to sell puts, but market going up. Do you understand the risk? Okay, so you have to understand the risk. If you do not understand the risk and if you want to jump in every movement of the market, please go ahead and do that. Smart traders, intelligent traders, and expert traders trade only when risk is favorable. Okay, that's very important. Rest of the traders keep looking at having a feeling of fear of missing out at every single move. Nifty ऊपर गया तो buy क्यों नहीं गया, नीचे गया तो sell क्यों नहीं गया. They have no trade setup. That's the difference. So ensure you have a trade setup. Ensure you have the element of time in your favor, and understand the key price action reversal areas basis of volume profile, gain levels, and maybe Elliott wave. Elliott wave is fantastic because it will tell you what has happened. It can tell you if the bigger trend is down. It can tell you how mature the trend is. But you should know how to apply and read it. People who knows it knows how brilliant it is. People who are actually not able to apply it says it does not work. That's the problem. So apply it and do that. Fantastic, guys. So in a nutshell, what I'm trying to tell you is that market is in a short-term pullback, which is temporary. The ultimate level that I think might not break, I think I can be wrong. I have the right to be wrong. Will be 15,800 and what was this high? 63. So 15863 के ऊपर जाना शायद मुश्किल होगा. कल का दिन देखना होगा. परसों की expiry can be between 15,500 and 15,860 levels. That is how it's looking like. Now this is my analysis. You can go back and form your option strategies based on this analysis and trade the market. We will see what it does. If it forms a pattern, it shows a breakout, it goes deeper up above beyond that, then maybe the gap filling activity will happen or not. All of those things, one step at a time. This was a classic trading opportunity on the downside, a super opportunity, classic exit at these levels. And now we are playing little safe, defensive. So as a trader, you should always know when you have to be aggressive, when you have to be defensive. If you are always aggressive and always thinking much without applying the risk management, you are not going to win the game. तो आपको समझना होगा कि कभी आपको डिफेंस खेलना है और कभी आपको एग्रेसिव खेलना है. So right now I was pretty aggressive in the down move, which worked out classically for me. Now I'm going to play defensive by way of taking certain positions, not leveraging much, and all of those things. Am I making sense? Can you do a wave counter for us, Hussein is saying. Okay, so this is for Hussein. For the wave count, he has asked me, so let me just do that. This was A, B, C, D, E done. This is possibly the bigger G lag is complete. Possibly the one which we are looking at is done. This is A, B, C done here. There are possible scenarios which is showing us this ABC is done. We can be here completing a bigger wave A. We can be in a bigger wave B right now, which is going on. Yeah, we chal raha hai. Once this B is complete, wherever it has to complete, we'll have a classic superb opportunity again to ride the C leg when it comes. So we will see that happening right now within the B also. We have wave A done, we will have wave B done, we will have C done, and that's how. So C यहाँ complete होगा कि इधर होगा कि इधर होगा, I have no clue. We'll wait for more price action. Am I making sense, Hussein, to you? Is it clear how to look at this chart, how to trade it, how to go about it? Just do not buy a market because Nifty is closing near the day's high, or sell it because it's closing near the day's low. Do not go against the trend, trading the direction of the trend. It is easy, simple. You just have to know how to go about it. So that's how it has to be done, and it's going to be fantastic. Great, guys. I'm going to quickly stop my screen sharing here, but I hope this helped. For people who are anxious, don't be anxious. Don't just buy or sell everything. Buy and sell only if you have your trade setup. अगर आपका trade setup में नहीं है, enjoy the day, relax. There's many more things to do in life than just seeing the market when there is nothing to do. But if there is some trade setup as per you, you can always form something using option strategies. Do that. And GAN levels are working like magic. I've been sharing it across. We are going to discuss a much more about GAN levels in the Master of Cycles program because this is extremely important. So Master of Cycles program is going to be on 2nd and 3rd of July. A pre-session is going to happen before that, and which is in the next week. We are going to have a pre-session on the Master of Cycles. So people and who are over here watching me, in case you want to know more about Master of Cycles, you can visit wavesstrategy.com. That's the website. And here is the link which is there on Master of Cycles program. You can be a part of that. See why you should attend this, how it will be useful for you, and all of those things you can find out by visiting the website. That's the link I'm sharing it across. Do not miss out on this classic opportunity to learn about time. Time is fantastic, and you can simply love it once you know how to apply it correctly, along with GAN square of 9 levels. चलिए यहाँ पर जाने के बाद में once you click on that link, you will be able to see various techniques that are going to be discussed. So we'll be talking about Hurst time cycles. We are going to look at techniques of combining that with GAN square of 9. We are going to derive targets by looking at time. A lot of things we are going to do in Master of Cycles program. So it's a fantastic program. Nifty did form a low where it was supposed to be on a Monday, like we discussed on a Sunday, exactly where in the first half it retraced back sharply but with a gap, and now we are keeping a watch on time again and the GAN levels. When both the time and GAN levels get in sync, it will be a classic opportunity to form a superb trading setup again. I hope this is going to help you, and I just came live to talk to all of you who might be anxious seeing the market movement up and down. Don't worry, markets का भले ही movement sharp हो, लेकिन आपको फाइंड आउट करना है कि कौन सा की लेवल निकालने के बाद ही आपका स्टैंड चेंज होना चाहिए. फॉर मी इट इज गोइंग टू बी 15,863. if that gets taken out, I will look for some buying opportunities or selling puts. But if that is not taken out, I might play a sideways market for now for 2 days. And on the downside, 15,450 is where I think is an important support line. So basis of this range, I'm going to form some strategy on options tomorrow. And I've already done that today itself, to be honest, and might add more tomorrow if it goes the way we are expecting it to. This is Ashish Kyal signing off, but I can take a few questions if you have anything with respect to markets or with respect to gain or with respect to time cycle, I'll be more than happy to answer your questions if you have that. And एक और चीज ध्यान रखना, ये जो हमारा प्रोग्राम हो रहा है ये सेकंड थर्ड वीकेंड पे है, सैटरडे संडे 10 AM to 4 PM, एंड उसके पहले प्री सेशन जो होगा विच विल बी ऑन थर्सडे मोस्टली, which is going to be at 4 PM, and pre-session we will just lay down the foundation and you will be able to trades basis of Gann square of 9 levels, basis of time cycles that we are going to discuss, and it's going to be very easy. Okay, I hope that has been easy for you to understand clearly, and I am already over 20 minutes. Oh wow, I thought I'll keep it only for 5 to 10 minutes. So we are going to do that, and people who want to register for the program can simply visit wavesstrategy.com/moc. The link is shared across. You can use that link, or you can use the other link my colleague has shared across. Both the links are valid, and you can do that. For any details, you can contact us on 99204 22202. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day.